Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with Kami.
Hello.
So today we are looking at Utopia by Gravity Games. Actually got this off of GameFound as they were doing this kind of like a Kickstarter. So Kami is going to read this fun blurb, which is upside down to you, but right side up to her.
You are a time baron and wish to change the past to control the future. You control a shadowy 24th century faction hell-bent on reordering history to set off a chain reaction which will bring about your utopian vision for the world. At your disposal is a fleet of chronoships capable of traversing all four dimensions of space and time. I am not having a good time today. You will hunt through all of history to hire the brightest minds to your cause, and each will be given command of one of your precious chronoships. However, you are not the only one with a grand vision for the future and must watch out for rivals who will attempt to meddle with your plans. The aim of this 1 to 5 player worker placement game is to be the first to complete 3 butterfly effect missions. These are iconic moments in history, from the rise of the Roman Empire to the discovery of America, from the Napoleonic Wars to the colonization of Mars. Each butterfly effect mission will require knowledge to be collected for our technology to be developed. Utopia provides a unique experience every time, as the combination of different crew members, technologies, and missions call for the constant revision of player strategies.
Thank you. And I turn this for just a sec. So just to point out, 1 to 5 as already mentioned. 14 plus is the recommended age, and takes about 90 to 2 hours to play a game. And this does, here it is, there is a solo and 2-player co-op instead of just the standard going against each other. So, first time opening this box, which I would really like to see how nice it should be.
There we are.
Thank you.
Da-da-da.
So, we have an instruction book and an instruction book. 2 different languages. I'm assuming this is German.
That does appear to be German.
Where we have the English, just curiosity about how many pages. So 24 counting, yeah. It counts the cover as 1. So, yep, 24. So, and this is first time opening this.
So we don't know entirely what, we've read the box, but we don't know exactly where everything is.
Yeah. And trust me, been wanting to open this since ordered this on GameFound a while ago. That's pros and cons of GameFound or Kickstarter. You'll get on, it just takes a while.
Yes.
So, there's a 4 plus version, the 3 plus. Yay, double-sided boards. So, this is the solo / 2-player cooperative. And we'll look at that more in a bit when the box is not in the way.
Yes.
Because that was kind of throwing off being able to view the board.
Yes.
It's a big board. So
And
these...
it's a fairly tall box, all considered, too.
Yeah, these are the player mats. You see... slightly flexible cardboard, but not something that should deteriorate anytime soon. It'd take a lot of beating to really do that. So we have purple, yellow, red, green,
blue.
So those are the player boards, as I carefully tuck them together.
We have corresponding chip colors and corresponding miniature colors.
These are wrapped. These are wrapped. These are not.
Interesting.
So the gray are the only ones unwrapped. These
At least in our box.
Yeah. These are a poker-like chip. I swear we haven't opened these yet. What's interesting is these have a good weight. They do have a metal core to them.
We have an interesting little figure here that's separate from the others.
Yes. And I'm sure...
is probably explained.
Here, I'm going to do something important. I'm going to hand Kami the instructions so she can explain what that is in a minute. Ah, these actually come out nicely. These are the different figures for setting up things on the board.
So this one is the first player marker.
Okay.
And we have chrono ships of many colors and varieties.
They packages so they don't go anywhere.
Yes. So depending on the shape, we'll have the culture, which are the more pyramid-shaped ones in here.
Okay.
The pointy, yes, there we go.
Culture.
And we have politics.
Oh.
Nope, that one would be military.
Ah, military. I was going in order. So
that one is politics.
this one's politics. We have...
that one is exploration.
Makes sense. That's the most ship-looking one.
And then the last one, which is more of a kind of a dome, is science.
Gotcha. Disney. I mean,
it does kind of look like the dome at Epcot.
yes. I had to make the bad joke. And we have...
and those would be drones, I believe.
Okay. So they're very small little, like
yes,
turbine
those would be
looking.
Mm-hmm.
And just to look at the chips. There's the orange. I'm taking
Okay.
green as science.
Yes, green is science.
Orange is
Oranges.
exploration.
Let me see
Flag.
no, that's politics.
Oh, politics. Excuse me. Huh. Oh. This would be.
That one is exploration.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense.
So then we have... here we are. This one is culture, as one might surmise with the classical tragedy and comedy masks here.
Thank you. I could not remember the name of the masks.
And we have the military. The gray ones, which then this is may explain the well, it doesn't explain wrapped, unwrapped, but they serve a different purpose. These are faction discs.
Ah. So, aha. There's different ones each. Okay. These are unwrapped because there's multiple of them, and no two appear to be the same.
I mean, it still would have made sense to have them wrapped for the initial shipping.
Yeah,
but
not sure how they did the packaging. That may have been literally a by hand
true
combination
to
where
make
these
sure,
were easy to
to make sure that one of each was in there.
These do have a nice heft to them, though.
Yes.
It's hard to show because they are plastic coated, but
yes, they're not ultra heavy, but they feel like they could take a slight beating if you dropped them, for example.
And they don't feel like they just easily fall off of something where you place them. They have enough weight to stay put.
Stay put, yes.
Now, since I can put this back, I will say the box is very nice. They've done a really good job of dividing things, having covers. So the larger cards would be...
these ones, I believe... hold on. Because there's a set of... these would probably be the time zone cards.
Okay.
There's also faction cards.
Okay. Let's see here. We have small cards and large cards.
Yes, that's the... oh, there's quite a few cards, actually. They're all bundled together, it would seem. There's factions, there's time zone cards, there are butterfly effect mission cards, there are alternate time zones, and there are villain cards.
Okay, so let's see. I'll say the finish on these reminds me a lot of the bicycle cards. Yeah.
Yes, they don't
They have
describe,
a decent mat.
They don't describe by size, but there are two types that are double-sided. The faction cards are double-sided, and the alternate time zones are double-sided.
I believe these.
And then the player aid sets, which don't appear to be smaller, depending on how accurate these photos are.
Yeah, save the
As one might
dinosaurs.
see here.
Save planet Earth. So yeah, there's. I think these are your time zone. These appear to be maybe faction. I'm not sure. No. Oh. I am not sure. So we're just showing off. If we were playing this, we'll be doing a little bit more research before setting it up.
Yes. This is very much we're looking at this for the first time.
Yeah.
And trying to figure things out.
Yep. So these, however, are not the double-sided. So those are easy to figure out. They go together.
Yes, and I believe... yes, these should be the villain cards.
Okay.
And those are for use in the solo game.
Okay. Which would explain why you have things like Blackbeard, the Nazis, the Inquisition.
Cortez.
Uh-huh. So yeah. Let's see. So you I'm not sure of.
Let me see here.
These how
The Bolsheviks may
it
still
might
be
have
under
yeah.
under villain cards.
Oh, yeah. Okay. These would be the factions based on the symbols. So
Yes, the layouts on the different types of cards are different as well. It's just
yeah.
harder to describe that quickly too.
Yeah. First time opening, and
yeah.
these would be something.
Those are the player aid sets.
Okay. And
So they do appear to be the same
Yep.
size as the rest of the cards, which is a little difficult to assess from these pictures.
so, yes. Okay, that's nice and simple. I'm going to use them to separate out the villains, for one. The factions can go right behind the villains with ease. So what were the other two of the larger?
The other two of the larger,
Or are those more villains?
these are double-sided, so these
Yes.
are alternate time zones, I believe.
Okay.
So found in Neanderthal civilization, for example.
So these are both actually time zones, then I'm assuming, since they're both double-sided.
If we have the factions and
Yes.
such
Okay.
otherwise separated.
We're learning.
Yes. So
There's an interesting rainbow here.
yes. So there should be probably a mix of time zone cards and butterfly effect mission cards in there.
Okay.
Because I believe those are the only ones left.
Okay, so let us see. So I started separating. I'm not sure we separate these, so
I think
sorry.
I want to say that the butterfly effect mission cards have the gray back.
Okay.
Based off of what this is showing me.
Aha.
And then time zone cards have purple and pink,
Okay.
it appears.
Here's pink. Definitely showing. These would be definitely key people you'd want to obtain, such as Buddha, Sun Tzu, Cartography, because map making is very important. Paper making in general. Alexander the Great. I see. So a lot of these are colored, I think, based on region.
They may be.
Yeah. Printing press.
And some
Marie Antoinette.
yeah,
Napoleon.
some are crew and some are technology.
Yep. So it's easy to tell which are technology, which are crew.
Mm-hmm.
H.G. Wells and his time machine. That is very fitting for this.
Yes.
Motor vehicle, telephone.
Here we go. Back the book off so that folks can see still.
And obviously this is something we'll be playing in the hopefully near future, but
Yes.
and we have some of the more future people and tech, I'm assuming. Yep. So yeah, this goes well beyond our known history into, hey, we go into 3001 to question mark.
Yes.
Hey, there's the time machine. That's important for this. And these would be the so
Those would be
these are the
yes, these would be the butterfly effect mission
Yes.
cards. So again, the gray backs.
Okay. So, and I'll just do a quick little
Skim.
thumbing through. Paint the Mona Lisa.
I see the different colors of some of the other ones are for the time period.
That makes sense. Build a city in the clouds. Woo. Ooh, colonize Milky Way. Explore the distant future. So, I will keep these separate since there's a spot for that. So, yes, this does look like it will be a very interesting game.
Yes, hopefully it's in a way, hopefully it's less complex than it appears to be on the surface. Not that complex games are bad, it's just sometimes when you see a lot of moving pieces, it can be very overwhelming for a player to
Jump in.
Yes. Thank you. That's the phrasing I was looking for.
And we'll be getting into a game like that at some point. Explore it.
Yes.
Oh, so many moving pieces. It's great when you're wanting to do a role-based game, but you only have one
or two people.
Yeah. No, mind you, the game can handle at least 4. But I think it shines best when you're going, hey, you have a very limited where a true D&D campaign would not have worked.
Yes.
So.
And we mentioned
yep.
we were going to look at the mat, so I shall back this off
And as you can see, this fits the whole screen right now, so about 1.5 feet. But yeah, having, I see, and with a different color coding, that makes some things real easy to separate out.
Yes.
And then we get into the multiplayer side, where you have your factions and all, I'm sure, really come into play. No, this is the single player side. Excuse me. That was your multiplayer side, I think. Yeah, since this is showing 1 and this is showing 4+. And 5 plus. Anyway, we'll see. I'm not fully sure. We'll figure that out.
The joys of opening something we literally
Just got.
and honestly we forgot about for a little while.
Yeah,
because it takes a while sometimes for things to ship.
And I will say, folds up very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
The box and all, the way they've laid this out, this goes to get back together
Beautifully.
so cleanup on this is fantastic.
Yes.
Everything has its own nice spot, easy to take out to get things, but easy to put everything back. And a very nice tight-fitting lid.
Yes.
So, yeah, this will be very interesting to try out at some point.
Might be a little challenging in the filming department, but we'll figure it out.
Yes. I have to really extend up the camera. Pardon.
At any rate, thank you for joining us today as
Yes.
we take our first look at Utopia. We look forward to playing this, hopefully on stream or video in the future.
Yep. So, have a good day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.